Since Sunday, the 20th of March 2022, when President Yoweri Museveni broke the news of the untimely death of Speaker Jacob Oulanyah, the country has been in mourning. Former wives of the LRA rebels are grieving late Speaker Oulanyah as the person who was their direct connection to the government. The motion we have presented in Parliament had not matured after being sent back to Parliament and him being elected as Speaker. He still had a lot to do for his new office. His death has left us with a big gap to fill. We ask the President to help us in our pledge. They explain that the former Speaker of the 11th Parliament was so helpful in pushing for their plea of the promised government support of 20 billion shillings.
And also in that motion, they will pass 20 billion that they are going to give for the livelihood for the women, for returnees and their children. The Speaker again promised that he is going to commit himself to make sure that that 20 billion should come to the war victims in Northern.
Stella urges the new Speaker of Parliament to help follow up on the government pledge.
My request to the new Speaker and the government, what our father left behind, they should continue it, and they should fulfill the need he started to work with the war victims. That is what we want from the new Speaker and the government of Uganda. And
George Ovola, a former volunteer at Charity for Peace Night Commuters, says death has robbed them of a patron, human rights defender and the icon of northern Uganda.
The leaders were raising voice to the government to come and protect children on streets. Oulanyah was one person together with the Mao who led in raising that voice in the parliament. They did not stop there. They came and joined the religious leader, Beka Ochola, Odama, to sleep together to make sure international community understands what night commuters is.
Before his death, Oulanyah had been working closely with the war victims to improve their living conditions. The former Speaker of Parliament is also remembered for his role in convincing the LRA rebels to bring stability to northern Uganda, especially during the Juba peace talks.